Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for coming back. Today is another market vlog and I'll be sitting down to talk about everything I got from the market. I didn't vlog in the market today because of so many factors, so I'm just going to sit down and show you the things I got from the market today. Okay, the location of the market I went today is Bodija Market, and Bodija Market is located in Ibadan, Oyo State, Nigeria. And yes, and that is where you get most of your things, most of food items in bulk and at a very considerable price. At least their prices there are still, very okay. And one of the reasons I love going to that particular market is because of their tomatoes, their pepper, and all those stuff for stew, right? It's always much more cheaper because the farmers themselves come to the market to sell to you, and you're able to bargain, and you're just able to get it at a cheaper price compared to the markets closer by to my own house. I'm talking for myself right now. Compared to the market close to where I stay, that market, it's when it comes to tomatoes, pepper for stew, the items for stew, it's always much more expensive. So without further ado, let's jump right into the video to see everything I got. So in total, I took 25,000 naira to the market today. So let's see what 25,000 naira was able to fetch us from the market. First thing from my sack, I took a shopping sack to the market. If you don't take a sack to the market, then what do you want to take to the market? A typical Nigerian woman will take, or a Nigerian shopper will take sack to the local market. So I came back home with two sacks. So the very first thing here is this melon seed. It's also called egusi in Yoruba language, and I got half Congo. So the thing about here, this Oyo State, they make use of Congo. For where I am from, we don't use Congos. We use this, I think we call it Modu or something, yes. But here, they make use of Congo, and in one Congo, you're supposed to find 10 cups. So this is half Congo of melon seeds. This is what it looks like. This is melon seeds for making egusi soup. This is half Congo of melon seed, and I got this particular one for 1,400. That means that a Congo will cost 2008 thereabouts. Yes, I got this half for 1,400 naira. The next thing here is locust beans. Locust beans for my melon. For the melon I'm going to be preparing. So this is what locust beans looks like, and this cost 300 naira. This used to be 200 naira. This particular one is momo, and in your stew or in your soup, okay, majorly for soup, this shouldn't be missing for me. Aside from having your other proteins, your meat and the rest, this is also very essential. So this momo, I got it for 1,000 naira. I think it's a bit okay. So for those that don't know pomo, this is what pomo looks like. 1,000 naira. Next item I got is rice, because rice is very essential in the home, especially when you have children and young ones. So I got two Congos. Like I said, they make use of Congo here. I got two Congos of rice, and each Congo cost 3,300 naira. The past few weeks it used to be 2005, 2008, but now it is 3,300 naira. So I got two Congos for 6,600 naira. That means that in this particular nylon we have 20 cups of rice, and this 20 cups of rice cost 6,600 naira. I have 10 of this here. So 10 of this cost 1,000 naira. That means he sold each of it for 100 naira. I think that's a little bit expensive. It's on the high side. The thing about me is I love to mix seasoning cubes together and I don't usually love to buy it in bulk. I love to buy it bit by bit because I want to be able to control how I use it. So if I'm not really seeing so many of it, I'll be able to, control how many cubes I use when cooking. So that is the reason I always buy a bit of it. And I love to mix my bouillon cubes because I think it usually give my soup or my stew or whatever I'm cooking a different and a very nice taste. So I don't usually use a particular type of cube when cooking. I just love to mix them up. And this Benny or whatever, this particular seasoning is like my best seasoning because I just love everything it gives in stew, in soups, in everything. It's one of my best seasonings. So you can try it out if you love something chickenish stock, this chicken stock. So you will love it. And the next thing I got, beans. This is beans. There are different types of beans. When you go to the market, you get different types. They have the white beans. In this particular region, they have what you call the honey beans and so many. This particular one is the honey flat beans. In Yoruba, they call it Toyin Pelebe, and I love it so much because when I started cooking this particular beans, it has this sweet taste. It doesn't, it has a sweet taste. It gets done easily or quickly rather. It gets done quickly and it's just very delicious even without you putting maggi or salt or anything. So I love it so much. So this is half a Congo and this is 5 cups, and this 5 cups cost 1,500 naira. That means 10 cups, which is a Congo, will cost 3,000 naira. Next item on the list, or the next item I got, is this particular vegetable oil. The other ones I usually buy that is usually in the bottle is now very expensive. It's like 2,500 naira, and I think I got this one for 3,100 naira, and I think it's a good buy because the last time I bought something like this, I kind of poured it in that can I usually buy and filled the bottle, and I had a little more in the sachet. So I think this is preferably for me to start going for than the other one, since they are both expensive now, and this is a bit safer, so to say. This is a bit safer. At least I know the brand, I know what I'm buying. It's a liter of oil. And the next item, gari for eba and for drinking. One of our favorite at home, eba and egusi, gari and egusi and all this stuff. And I got 2 Congos here, that means 20 cups, and I got this for 800 naira each. So everything here cost 1,600 naira. Also got ugu leaves for 200 naira for egusi, and this ginger for 200 naira. I always love to put ginger in what I cook. It elevates the taste of my food, so I love to always get this. No matter how small the quantity is, I'll just get it. This is for 200 naira. These are fruits. We always try as much as possible to take fruits at home, and I just got this already cut fruit. This is pineapple. This is watermelon, and I also have apple here. So we'll be making juice with these 3 items, with these 3 fruits that I got. Item are these veggies for fried rice. I actually love getting these particular ones and not the canned one because I feel they are just more nutritious. Well, I don't know, but for me, I feel they are more nutritious getting the fresh veggies than the canned ones. So actually, to me, they're actually more organic than the ones that have been preserved with chemicals in cans for a long time. So I got this for 500 naira, and I think it's okay. Next item are these potatoes that I got for 500 naira. Everything here for 500 naira, and I think it's okay. It's relatively cheap. Actually in the season of potatoes. Next item I got these plantains, this bunch of plantain, and I got this bunch for, okay, before I say the price, I love to buy unripe plantain because we usually have different meals from this particular unripe plantain. We have fried plantain itself, we have the boiled plantain, and we also have the ripe fried one, that is ripe plantain fried, that is dodo, and the unripe one and also the boiled one. So I always love to buy the bunch because it's much more cheaper buying the bunch for me, because when it ripens you get to fry, you get to have dodo from it, you get to have the fried plantain like the chips from it, and also you get to have boiled plantain from it, and it's relatively cheap. It is just cheap for me. This is 2,200 naira, and I have how many, let me count. We have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22 pieces of plantain here. So it's a good buy. For me, it is a good buy. Last item I have here, chores. I mentioned earlier that I love to go to this particular market because the tomatoes there is actually always very cheap, because the farmers themselves bring them to the market and you get to negotiate, you get to buy from them directly, so they are usually cheap. And I got this whole for 1,000 naira. If you watch my last vlog, you will notice that everything I got for tomatoes, pepper in the last video was so expensive, and they were not even up to this 1,000 naira, and they are good tomatoes. I put some load on them, that is why they are looking pressed. They are nice fresh tomatoes that I got from the seller at the market, from the farmer themselves at the market. This is for 1,000 naira. And I also got pepper and other things alongside. Everything in this bowl costs 2,500 naira. This is everything you need to make your stew. So everything here costs 2,500 naira, and this is my main reason for going to that particular market, because it is always cheap to me, because the market close by is not as cheap as this. So if you enjoyed this vlog, kindly give it a thumbs up. Please like this video, share this video, let me know in the comments some other things you would love to see in this market vlog that I always give you on this channel. Watch to this point, kindly subscribe to my channel, and I will see you in my next vlog. See you guys later. Bye. Subscribe.